Wow, enjoyers. Talk about a full circle moment. Konami asked every single model from Metal Gear Solid 3 posters to send them recent photos so they could update the graphics for the Snake Eater remake. Over 20 years later. That's right, if you play Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, and Legacy mode, you'll see the original posters from 2004. But if you switch to the new style mode, those posters have been updated with brand new shots of the same models, showing what they look like now, 2 decades later. And make sure to stick around, enjoyers, because later we've got one of the most wholesome community stories in gaming this year. The original Metal Gear Solid 3 had tons of quirky real-world Easter eggs, calorie mate snacks, Keraton frog statues, and of course, posters of Japanese gravure idols hidden in the maps. When Konami started rebuilding the game for Delta, the plan was just to up-res the old poster textures, but then the dev team had a new idea. What if the new style mode didn't just modernize the camera, but also modernize the posters themselves? So they actually reached out to every single model from the original game, asking them to send in photos of themselves today. According to producer Yuji Korekao, all of them said yes. Some sent swimsuit shots, others sent casual pictures, even family photos. The goal wasn't to sexualize, it was to reflect the real passage of time. And if you played the original back in 2004, seeing those updated photos now packs an emotional punch, considering gamers have matured themselves. Not everything got the same treatment though. In Metal Gear Solid 3, you could find real video games in glamour magazines and even use them to distract guards. But since many of those magazines don't exist anymore, Konami decided to leave them unchanged in Delta. Still, the attention to detail in this remake is unreal. They even brought back the original vocalist Cynthia Harrell to re-record the legendary Snake Eater theme, as well as designer Kyle Cooper returned to redo the Bond-inspired opening cinematic. On top of that, voice actress Lori Allen reprised her role as the boss and shocked fans by cosplaying her own character in real life. Konami clearly wanted to honor every layer of the original while giving fans something fresh. And speaking of fresh, let's shift gears to one of the most heartwarming gaming stories of the year. Now for the wholesome moment. One of the models actually sent in an updated picture of her holding her baby. Think about that for a second. Back in 2004, players were sneaking around the jungle, spotting these posters as Easter eggs. Now in 2025, when you play Delta's new style mode, those same models, 2 decades later, now a mom, showing off the life she's built since then. So yeah, Konami didn't just remake Metal Gear Solid 3. They reconnected with the very people who were part of its DNA, and in doing so, they gave fans an update that's not just graphical, but deeply human. If you want to pick up Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, it's available now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via Steam. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and let me know, are you hunting for those posters in new style mode or sticking with Legacy? This is Hurricane Game signing out.